On Christmas Day, join us for one little boy's fantasy-filled visit to heaven. The Littlest Angel, a holiday special Christmas Day at 10:30.
Watch Richard Simmons weekdays at 9.
Hello? Myrna. Well, I could say I was surprised, but I'd be lying. I kind of expected you to call. Yes, Julie and Tyler got home late last night. No, I won't wake her. Whatever it is, it can wait. I'll tell her you called.
Oh, Mr. Tyler, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to barge in on you like this.
You know, when I came down this morning, it was like I was looking at a Christmas card. The tree and you and Tyler curled up in front of the fire.
I can't believe that we both fell asleep. Tyler's still dead to the world. Something woke me up. Was it the phone?
It was your mother.
Oh, yeah, I could have guessed. I better get over there. We've got a lot of things to straighten out. I've got a lot of questions.
And you deserve a lot of answers. Coffee?
No, thank you. I think I'll just let Tyler sleep, and I'll call a taxi or something.
No need to do that. Take my car.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that.
Well, why not? I'm not using it, and the office is closed for the holidays. Besides, it's about time I started making some amends.
Amends?
Yes, last time you were here, I lit into you pretty good. And I'm really sorry for that. It's just that I was so darn mad about your engagement to Barrington. I just hope you can forgive me.
Oh, you startled me. I didn't expect...
Yes, you expected me to be honeymooning in Europe. So did I.
What are you doing here, Mr. Barrington?
Earning a living. What else? You know, opening the mail, answering the telephones. The same as any other lowly congressional assistant.
But...
You know, one of the truly magical things about being a potential Clegg son-in-law is now you see him, and now you don't. I suppose you heard.
Yes, I was at the church when Captain McCandless stopped the wedding. But what are you doing here?
Maggie, you sound like your needle's stuck. Why do you keep asking me that question?
Well, I talked to Congressman Clegg from home this morning before I came in.
Yeah?
He told me to go through the files and set up some interviews for a new assistant. He said that you wouldn't be working here anymore.
You misunderstood.
No. No, I didn't. I think you should leave.
No. Trust me. Hold off on those resumes until I have a chance to talk to the congressman personally, all right?
The congressman was very clear.
Maggie, what's an hour or two? Now, is he planning on coming in here this morning?
Yes. He told me to have Frank Burgess meet him here.
Trey?
Morning, sweetheart.
Morning. What time is it?
Happy time.
Huh?
Each time I look at you, I feel happy.
Well, I think you might get a better look from over here.
I can't. I gotta go to the office.
Oh, gosh, I guess the honeymoon's over.
Oh, no, it isn't. For us, the honeymoon is just beginning.
Prove it.
I think I'll just do that.
have longer, stronger, natural nails with the Lee Professional Nail Strengthener Kit, a two-step salon system with tough nylon fibers. Brush Lee Strengthener across nails. Then apply a second coat lengthwise to build a network of nylon fibers to protect weak nails as they grow longer naturally. Finish with Lee Ridge Filler for salon smoothness. Grow longer, stronger, natural nails. Lee Professional Nail Strengthener Kit.
What heartbreaking new events are ripping apart the family of Princess Grace? Inquiring minds want to know.
I want to know.
What is the real story behind Jones' divorce settlement from Ted? This week's National Enquirer tells you. Can vitamin C reduce your risk of heart disease? How can reading food labels help you lose weight? It's in the Enquirer. Well, our special gift to you this season.
Don't apologize, Mr. Tyler. I didn't expect to be welcomed here now.
Well, you are. You most certainly are. Now, how about that cup of coffee?
Okay.
You know, nobody rooted for you and Tyler as hard as I did. And I guess that's why I was so upset. And that's why I came down on you so hard.
Oh, I know what you thought. You thought that I had abandoned Tyler.
Well, we all did. That's what made me so mad.
But I thought Tyler had abandoned me. I was so hurt and so confused, and all these people kept telling me these crazy lies, like Lawrence and Sloan, and even my parents. Why would they do that?
Well, that's what I meant when I said you deserve some answers. But you're going to have to ask them.
Oh, believe me, I intend to ask them. Oh, you know who was the worst, though, was Lawrence Barrington. Do you believe he told me that he gave me this ring? The ring that Tyler gave me, he said his grandmother gave it to him when they were sitting under some wisteria tree.
Yes, I know. Clarissa told me what a weasel he was.
Yeah, he called Tyler a liar when Tyler said I was wearing his ring. And then Tyler punched him out in the church.
Well, that young man got exactly what he deserved. There was no way that Tyler was going to let some conniving whippersnapper lay claim to something that was very dear to his grandmother.
Do you realize that at any time someone in your family could have seen this ring and recognized it and told me?
Would you believe them?
Maybe not. Wally tried to tell me before the wedding, and, well, it wasn't until Tyler rushed in and stopped the ceremony.
Boy, oh boy, that must have been something else. Did I ever tell you that my Mary Ann had a flair for the dramatics? And I guess when Tyler saw that ring, he just went crazy.
Maybe that's why. But it wasn't until Tyler was standing at the altar that I realized he would never lie to me.
Well, I'm just sorry that I let circumstantial evidence hide the truth from me. That's a very bad trait in a lawyer.
Good morning, good morning. What's that I heard about the truth being bad for lawyers?
Well, let me rephrase that, counsel. The truth is bad for lawyers if they happen to be in politics.
Good morning, Julie.
Good morning.
You better bite your tongue, counselor. It's not going to be long. You're going to be in the thick of that again. I mean, as counselor for the JCIC, you're going to be as deeply involved in politics as you could possibly make it.
Well, I'll worry about that when Jeff Johnson gets through with the security clearance.
But I think that can happen any day now, if we can stop these diversions.
Oh, you know, that's why we were so late when we came back from McGuire yesterday. We stopped in and we saw Jeff at the hospital.
Oh, he's a remarkable young man. He and Tyler think the world of each other.
Oh, I know. They are so crazy when they get together.
We owe Jeff a lot. How is he? Oh, help yourself to some coffee.
Yes, thanks.
Well, his mother was there, and he was wolfing down cookies, so I would say he's doing great.
Well, I have some medical update for you there. I talked to his doctor this morning, and he said that the patient will be out in a week or 10 days. That'll bring him home about, well, New Year's Eve, I guess. Of course, he might still be in a wheelchair, but he will be here.
That's great. Tyler's going to be so happy to hear that.
Yeah, we all will be. You gave me an idea. What do you two think about giving him a welcome home party, kind of a thank you affair?
On New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
I think that's great. We can do it right here.
Oh, come on. You know Clarissa would work herself into a frenzy. Now, let's give her a break this time. I was thinking more of Mario's restaurant. Take the whole night.
Oh, that's pretty grand.
Well, I don't think it's grand enough, considering what Tyler and Jeff have done. I also thought it might be a very good time to announce your and Tyler's engagement. Huh?
Oh, God, that's wonderful. Thank you. That's so sweet of you.
Well,
You got my vote. Mario's it is.
all right, we'll have to make up a guest list. Of course, you can invite anybody you want.
Well, could I have Trey and Brenda and Jordy?
Well, of course you can. Why not? It's your night, huh? I feel so good about the way things have turned out. Why, you could even invite Sam and Myrna.
Thank you. I'm not sure that I want them there. I've got a lot of things to work out with them first.
Hello?
Good morning, sir.
You trying to be funny? What's good about it? Have you seen the papers? Where are you?
Well, I'm hard at work here at the office. Yeah, I was wondering, has Julie gotten home yet?
She's back, but we haven't seen her. She's at the McCandless's. My wife found out that much before she withdrew from the world.
I see. Well, I am anxious to talk to her.
I imagine we all are.
Yes, well, I wanted to tell her how sorry I am about everything that happened. That it was all my fault. I take it that's still the way you want it handled.
You take it right and keep us out of it. As far as Julie knows, it was all your idea. Nothing's changed.
Good. Well, why don't I just count on you to let me know the minute she gets home?
I'll do that.
Oh, and in the meantime, maybe it'd be wise for you to talk to the congressman. You know, put in a good word on my behalf.
Discover the topping that tastes too good to stop with one plop. Dover Farms from Birdseye.
My dad can stop.
Dover Farms frozen whipped topping is whipped with real cream. That makes it too good to stop. With one plop.
Dad!
Dover Farms from Birdseye. Real cream makes it taste too good to stop with one plop.
How embarrassed. Grandpa, he's taking the nuts we picked.
That's because they've got a natural goodness and good taste he just loves.
So he gets a treat for breakfast.
So do we.
Grape nuts.
Like all the Grape Nuts cereals, its goodness starts with nature's wheat and barley. And these crunchy nuggets are baked up and toasted for a good nutty taste. No sugar added.
He wants more.
Me too. Grape Nuts, Raisin Grape Nuts, Grape Nuts Flakes. Good taste. Compliments of nature.
In each precious drop of oil of Olay lie the origins of younger-looking skin. Fluids similar to those you had so much of once before. As you get older, time weaves itself into your skin, disturbing its youthful balance. But oil of Olay penetrates quickly, easing dryness and tiny lines, so a softer, younger look seems to come from within. Discover the secret of oil of Olay. It can help you look younger, too.
What gives Chuck Wagon brand dog food the taste that stops dogs in their tracks? The hearty taste of beef, chicken, and vegetable-flavored chunks, all coated with real meat juices. From Purina.
You did it to me again, lady. You made me forget everything but you. Oh, hello. Julie, you're back. How's Sarah? Oh, honey. I'm so happy for you. New Year's Eve? You bet. Wouldn't miss it. Sounds terrific. Yeah, okay. See you soon. Bye. Oh, Julie. She was so happy she could hardly talk.
Well, I know that feeling. Hey, Trey, do you believe in Santa Claus?
Sure, absolutely.
Well, so do I now.
I never
thought I could be this happy. You know, I always used to hate the holidays, especially Christmas.
Hated Christmas? Shame on you, Mrs. Grinch.
Well, it was always the hardest time of the year for me. I was always alone, no family, living in some dingy hotel somewhere, knowing that there wasn't really a soul in the world who cared about me.
Now you have one now. Care about you? Try love. Adore. And I promise you that these holidays will be the best time of your life.
So far, I'm not complaining.
I'll probably spend Christmas with my parents. I mean, they usually make a big production. Mistletoe everywhere. Julie just invited us to a New Year's Eve party at Mario's. She and Tyler are going to officially announce their engagement.
What, they're taking over Mario's? There'll be a lot of people there then, won't there?
Oh, yeah, probably a mob scene. Mark Denning will be hosting. As they say, everybody who's anybody will be there.
Yeah. Trey, you know what? I hate big parties. I always have. They really make me nervous. Do you think you could just go without me?
Oh, no way. Leave you on New Year's Eve alone? The night of lovers? Get used to it, little lady. You and I are going to go everywhere together. And besides, there'll be lots of people you know there.
That's what I'm afraid of. It's just that... Well, I don't want to embarrass you, Trey, that's all. I just don't have the right kind of clothes, like those fancy ladies from high society, especially to wear to a New Year's Eve engagement party.
Good.
Good? Then it's all right if I don't go?
No. Good, because now I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas. I've been racking my brain. You know that little boutique you used to work at? I want you to meet me there later. I'm going to buy you something ravishing to wear.
Trey, I wish you wouldn't do that.
It's going to be my Christmas present to you. And your gift to me will be you going to the party.
Trey, please, I don't want to.
Please, don't deny me what I really want for Christmas.
I could never do that.
Does that mean, you're going to go with me?
Yeah.
Good. Then in 2 hours, I want you at that little boutique. It'll give me plenty of time to go through the mail and talk to Frank Burgess. Love you.
Frank Burgess.
Oh, baby. Why are you doing that here now?
Because he's in there.
Oh, he who is in there?
Lawrence Barrington.
Oh, so what's the problem with that? I don't get it.
Neither do I. I just don't see where some people find the nerve.
Maybe this conversation is making sense to you, Maggie, but it's lost me.
Lawrence Barrington. He is sitting in there as big as life.
Yeah?
I don't see how he can show his face. Even when I told him the congressman didn't want him working here anymore, he refused to leave. Do you think I should call the police?
No, I think that's a little drastic, Maggie, don't you?
Well, I don't know what to do. I told him the congressman was replacing him. He just picked up the phone and called Mr. Clegg and said he wanted to explain everything to Julie.
Oh, now that's getting interesting. What did he say?
I don't know. I was just so embarrassed I couldn't stay in there. Besides, I wanted to warn the congressman when he arrives. Don't you think I should?
Well, I'll tell you what, Maggie. Why don't I go in there and tell Barrington he's not wanted here and just make sure he leaves? How would that be?
Oh, Frank, would you? Would you do that for me?
For a price. How about a home-cooked meal at your place some night? You have no idea how lonely it gets eating in restaurants all the time.
Oh, yes. I'd be delighted.
Yeah?
Linguine with clam sauce is my specialty. Oh, would you rather have a marinated veal?
Food is not important, Maggie. Company is.
Oh, yes. That's what I always say. When would you like to come, Frank? When?
We'll talk about that in a minute, Maggie. Right now, I've got to settle this Barrington problem. Okay? Look, Mr. Barrington.
Well, good morning. I was hoping you'd show up before the congressman.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
I figure we've got a lot to talk about.
That's funny. I figure we got nothing left to talk about. No more Julie Clegg. No more weddings. No more bargaining. The way I see it, you got nothing left to bargain with, mister.
That's one way to look at it.
What I got in here convinces me that that's the only way to look at it. You see, I got enough proof in here to convince the congressman that you're Gordon Hall.
Tell me, just how much do you think that information is worth right now?
I don't know. I don't even know the reason behind your new identity bit. But if you're thinking of easing back into this warm little nest you made for yourself here, I'd think again, because you're finished. See, you're through.
Patricia, Neil, don't you dare show that old picture.
It's dear Isabel years ago.
Back then, nobody I knew had arthritis. But now it seems like most everybody does.
Well, Anderson has helped people fight pain for over 50 years. Anderson blocks minor arthritis pain right at the source. Helps you move freely again for hours.
You're never too old to learn.
Fight arthritis pain and win with Anderson.
Patty cake, baker's man. Baking's easier when you start with Pam.
It's time for cooking with Pam.
Bake with no stick Pam, and you don't need to grease and flour. Cake won't stick. Cookies slide off. And since low-calorie Pam adds no flour, you can roast, fry, even broil. No stick Pam takes the cake and does a whole lot more.
Start with Pam. Your recipes turn out right.
Want to liven up those old familiar dinners?
Up on the chicken.
Just blend 2 parts Heinz 57 sauce and 1 part honey.
Fresh up spare ribs too.
And you've got a sensational glaze for most any kind of meat.
Brush up on your ham.
Make a little extra for dipping.
For a lively taste that's new.
Brush up with Heinz 57 sauce and honey. Takes just a few seconds.
Adds just the right spice.
Brush up.
Thank goodness I finally found one snack that satisfies us both. It's raisins, because they're sweet and chewy. And when it's snack time, that's all it takes to satisfy my daughter. But giving her raisins satisfies me, too, because their sweetness comes naturally. And believe me, that's a load off my mind. So next time it's snack time, remember raisins. You'll see. They're the snack that satisfies you. Both. Right?
Right.
Raisins from California. The snack that satisfies you both.
Saturday, Washington's Kennedy Center honors George Abbott, Lillian Gish, Benny Goodman, Gene Kelly, and Eugene Ormady. Join host Walter Cronkite and Tom Bosley, Lionel Hampton, Gregory Hines, Peggy Lee, Hal Linden, Gene Stapleton, and many more. The Kennedy Center honors Saturday at 8, 7 Central and Mountain.
I don't like you, Barrington. I'm going to take great pleasure out of watching you go straight down the tubes.
You know, there's only one thing wrong with that, Frank. That's about all you're going to get, pleasure, and that doesn't pay the rent.
Now, what is that supposed to mean? Why don't you spell it out for me, huh?
Well, for openers, I know all about Shelley Granger, now known as Kelly Harper. I know who she really is and what she really is. And I also know she's very special to the congressman.
Yeah, I noticed that. What do you think triggered this mess that I'm in? I'll tell you something else. Even Sam Clegg likes her.
That's the point. Take a step back, and what do you see?
Why don't you tell me, huh?
Well, Trey's crazy about her. And with Sam's endorsement, that means the family's blessing. Looks to me like we've got all the makings of a happy marriage.
What, a marriage between Trey and Kelly? You got to be putting me on, man. Even if the congressman asks her, Kelly's too skittish to say yes.
Yeah, the poor kid. And why do you suppose that's true?
Well,
Because we've been leaning on her, that's why. Do this, don't do that. Get out of town, kid. You're skating on thin ice. But what if we call a new game plan? Now, what if we help her hook Trey?
why bother? It wouldn't work anyway.
Oh, I think it would. Now, you concentrate on making her new identity airtight, and, well, I could be her good friend, helping her out, urging her to go for it.
Sort of like you did, right?
Yeah, well, hey, you have to admit I did a pretty good job. Almost pulled it off. I mean, all by myself, with nobody's help. But with you and me behind her, Hey, she could grab that golden ring.
Who cares, Will? You know, I don't owe that dame anything. Besides, you're talking about pie in the sky by and by,
No.
you know?
I'm talking instant riches. If she marries Trey, you and I will never have to work again in our lives. We can just sit back and bleed her the rest of our lives.
Dear God. Is this the way I'm going to have to live the rest of my life? I would like to go to that party with Trey. What if somebody recognizes me?
Well, Mario, grazie. You're fine. And we'll see you December 31st. All right, thanks again. The party is on. Mario was going to close between Christmas and New Year's. However,
Through your refined art, gentle persuasion.
gently applying the thumb screws, he's going to open a day early. We can have it for New Year's Eve.
Great.
Well, it's not much time. We better get started on the invitations.
Well, let's see. Aside from the family, how about if I invite the Dades?
Joan and Phil, sure. You know, I haven't seen much of them since he resigned from the JCIC over that blackmail tape incident. I always meant to, but, well, you know, good intentions. You know how that is.
Well, I'll give him a call. And then I'd better check in with Clarissa. She'll have some ideas.
Yeah, you better. And tell us, of course, she can invite anybody she wants to. And make sure if Julie finds out if Sam and Myrna are going to come, you let me know, will you?
I could care less.
Well, me too. However, I have been in politics long enough to know to avoid trouble whenever I can. If they do come to this soiree, I'm going to make sure they sit at my table. We will ring in a new year for Sam and Myrna that they'll never forget.
Julie?
You can have longer, stronger, natural nails with the Lee Professional Nail Strengthener Kit, a two-step salon system with tough nylon fibers. Brush Lee Strengthener across nails. Then apply a second coat lengthwise to build a network of nylon fibers to protect weak nails as they grow longer naturally. Finish with Lee Ridge Filler for salon smoothness. Grow longer, stronger, natural nails. Lee Professional Nail Strengthener Kit.
Keep America beautiful. Wear underalls.
Tonight, award-winning Mickey Rooney stars as Bill. It's a touching holiday special and encore presentation. Tonight at 9, 8 Central and Mountain.
In covering your world, there's one difference that counts.